An Israeli American is going to speak for a minute.
Good day, everybody. Thank you for coming. Many people feel or felt, me included, that given the history of anti-Semitism and the genocide of the Jewish people in Europe by the Nazis, and with the collaboration of many nice, normal people, in spite of the opposition of some nice, normal, brave people, we feel that it's a good idea to have a Jewish state. It's reasonable, it's fair. A place where the Jews can live peacefully, without the fear of violence and so on. I felt that way very strongly. And I know that here in the United States, many people feel the same way. I actually was ready to sacrifice my life for the state of Israel. I volunteered to serve in special forces and spent more than a year running in the refugee camp of Gaza, trying to hunt down Palestinian militants who resist the Palestinian-Israeli occupation. But I think now it's time for us to face the truth. It has been 100 years, and especially in these days when we come to terms with the history of the great history of the United States, the brutality of slavery, 400 of vicious racism, it is also time that we come to terms with the truth in Palestine. And what is the basic truth? In 1917, when the Great Britain conquered Palestine from the Ottoman Empire, the Jewish population was no more than 5% of the total population when Great Britain promised to establish a Jewish state in Palestine. In 1948, when Israel was created, the Jewish population was a third of the total population, and they own no more than 5-6% of the land. You cannot have a Jewish state in Palestine without dispossessing violently the native Palestinian people. And you cannot have it without repression to stop their resistance to this process. This is the truth. We need to come to terms with it, because if we don't, then we get bogged down with issues which are less important. Now, if we come to truth with it, then we need to think, okay, how can we move forward? And what I am saying is, look, the only way that we can bring, that can be peace and justice in historical Palestine is the establishment of a one democratic state with equal rights without discrimination for all the people in this land. Look, it is time to revolutionize our thinking. Just like here in the United States, we realize that we cannot move forward with small corrections. We need a revolution. We need a totally different type of relationship between people. The same thing in Palestine. It is not a question of, okay, Israel is annexing 20% here or 30% here, or Israel takes 78%. It doesn't matter. Fundamentally, no matter how small or big the state of Israel is, it means dispossession and repression of the Palestinians. So therefore, I say at this moment, as we are all aware about the Black Lives Matter uprising, let us think about the unthinkable. Let us think about the political solution in South Africa. Yes, where the apartheid state was dismantled peacefully in negotiation. Imagine that the United States and China and the European Union and Russia convene a conference in the island of Rhodes in the Aegean Sea, and calling for the leaders of Israel and the Palestinian resistance to come together to think about transition to a democratic state. it will revolutionize the world. This is what we need to think about, and this is what we need to fight for. Thank you, everybody.